Do you know what's really in your drinking water, including bottled water? Some say it's better than tap water, but bottled water, but is that really the case? We would like to welcome back Christa Oreechio, who is a certified clinical nutritionist. Thank you for coming back to Prime Time.
Oh, my pleasure.
So we're not just talking bottled water, we're talking all kinds of water, but let's start with the bottled water.
Bottled water, I think my biggest problem with it is it's an environmental nightmare. Mm-hmm. We throw away on average 67 million bottles every single day. Only about 10% of those bottles are getting recycled.
And let's talk about the BPAs that are released into the water you're drinking from them.
Thank you for bringing that up. You know, Taylor, only about 40%, actually about 40% of bottled water is tap water. So we have to deal with what's in that. And then the chemicals in the plastic.
People are spending money to get tap water, which then is in a plastic bottle, which then the BPAs seep into the water. You drink it, it permeates your cell membrane, which then gets passed on to the next generation. It might cause you cancer and all kinds of stuff. Oh, fabulous.
It's a lovely world we live in, but there's ways around it. So yeah, we have, within the plastic bottles, we have BPAs, which are estrogen mimicking compounds. So there we go with breast cancer and early puberty, and we have a problem. The New York Times put out an article last year called Puberty at Age 10, the New Normal.
Don't say that because I have a 10-year-old.
Oh, yeah, but you know so much about health, she'll be fine.
That's true. They are lucky they have me as a mother.
Oh, they are so lucky. Because the second ingredient that they want to avoid, and everybody wants to avoid, are phthalates. That's in PVC piping, and it makes the water bottle, the plastic, flexible. And we have a big problem with low sperm count these days. And so
I wonder why.
Guys are becoming affected. It's tied to liver cancer, then the dioxins with breast cancer, that when you leave a water bottle in a hot car, they're leached into it. So 3 strikes against us with the plastic water bottles. We need to put our water in glass.
Yeah, jeez. So what I did is I have a whole reverse osmosis system in my house as well.
Yes.
But I bought the BPA bottles, water bottles, and I fill it with my own water.
I think
and sometimes put cucumber or lemon to make it more alkaline friendly, whatever. What do you suggest? And even then, I don't know if that's enough.
The only thing I would add to that is to put essential trace minerals. At the health food store, get a bottle of essential trace minerals and add back the minerals. Reverse osmosis is great. It's a 12-step process that will remove everything.
But no, in mine, it does leave like 5% of the 5% that's left is minerals.
The 5% that's left is minerals?
But it's probably still taking out too many minerals, I'm assuming.
I haven't found an RO system that retains enough minerals for actually the full hydration process.
Okay, explain all that.
So when you indiscriminately filter out RO filters out sediment, sand, metals. It filters out pathogens.
Estrogen?
It filters out, well, because it filters out the chemicals, it'll filter out the estrogen. And it's really hard to leave all of the minerals in there. So even with 5%, we still need more essential trace minerals.
Good point. So we could get this where?
So that the water actually hydrates us. Otherwise, we're effectively rinsing ourselves out. It's not actually getting delivered to the cell. It's not actually oxygenating the cell, which is the most important part of hydration.
So we get these minerals at the health food stores and we put it back in, or
you put it back in. You put 5 to 7 drops per 8 to 10 ounce glass of trace minerals, and it shouldn't taste like anything. If it tastes funky too, then you put too many in.
Okay, great.
It really is just remineralizing the water.
But what do people do that have tap water right now, and they've been buying bottled water? Now we're telling them that, hey, you might be drinking tap water in a bottle, plastic bottle, and on top of that, getting all these bad chemicals. What do you tell them?
Well, there's a great website. It's called findaspring.com. So that's nationwide, where you can find a good quality water source near you if you wanted to look for spring water. Or you get a reverse osmosis system in your house. Or you get something called an Illumina system in your house. Those are the only 2 systems that will filter out fluoride.
What are the difference between the 2 of those?
The 2 of those, the Illumina is that will filter out. It's not as powerful, the 12-step process of reverse osmosis, but it'll filter out fluoride. See, a lot of people use Brita or charcoal filters, but that doesn't get rid of fluoride. And I mean, that's
Tell
something
the people what fluoride
about.
does. I was mentioning that earlier in the show, but tell the viewers.
I can
besides
talk about
causing
fluoride
cancer
all day. Yeah, I know, everything causes cancer, right? But fluoride, I don't even know why it's in our water.
Because to make our teeth stronger. That's why. And now they've overcorrected the system.
Yeah.
And now it's causing cancers and everything else. But name some of the other things.
You know, though, Taylor, in 1999 and 2001, the CDC came out and said there are no benefits to ingesting fluoride. It's topically only for our teeth. We don't need it in our water, yet it's almost a forced medication that we don't have a choice to choose. And there's
in our tap water.
33 studies from China, India, Mexico, worldwide, talking about the neurotoxic effects of fluoride, so causing problems with the brain. And there's 100 studies.
I don't need any more problems with my brain.
There's 100 studies that say that it lowers IQ, even in the tiniest amount, 0.3 to 2.3 parts per million.
That's scary, and we're cooking with this tap water and everything else. Plus, let's not to mention the chlorine. Another toxin.
Thank you. The chlorine. So you also want to think about showering and every other way that you're getting water, and to have a filter on the shower because you're absorbing it through the skin.
Would soft water do the same thing? Does it take out the fluoride or no?
I don't think so. I don't think that it takes out the fluoride. I think that it's really important because if it's in the water supply.
First of all, we need to just have our city take the fluoride out of the water. It just needs to be done.
Yeah.
The fact that there's still fluoride in the water is crazy.
How are we going to do that?
It starts here.
Okay,
it starts here.
We educate people, and so that they know and they can start to ask. And I mean, just as a nutritionist, I am constantly running brain chemistry panels and seeing so many things out of balance. What it's doing is it's calcifying the pineal gland. So the pineal gland is right back in here, and it's responsible for producing melatonin, our sleep-inducing hormone. So too much fluoride, the kidneys can only excrete 50 to 60% of it. Then it goes to different parts of the body, and we have chronic insomnia, early puberty, all of these different things. So it's important to know, and knowledge is power, and you can make a different choice.
Right, well, we're starting here at prime time. We're going to see if we can make some changes with our city water right here, right now. And if you're watching this, wherever you're watching, because we go out to the whole nation online, check your water supply. Thank you so much. We got to take a quick break. Prime time. We'll be right back.